Hi everyone, welcome to RPA Explorers channel.
Hope everyone are doing good. In today's video, we are going to see how you can use Invoke Subflow or Flow Designers in RPA Design Studio. So I have created a sample activity with just invoke a subflow, and also I'm going to show how you can get output from the flow designers. So in this video, I'm just going to concentrate on how you can build the flow. First, let's understand the use case. So you have an RPA bot. Whenever there is an error in the RPA bot, you want to create an incident and assign it to the specific group, and also send an email to the user with the incident created. So this is a complete use case, which is like how to create incident on error and send email to the user. So let's run the activity which I built already. So there is an error, it sent an email, and also we can see the output. So this is the incident which got created. I'm going to create it as a two videos, like part 1 and part 2. In part 1, we'll see how you can build your flow. So go to the flow designer. So from your ServiceNow instance, you can filter with flow and just open the flow designer. So once you open it, this will be the home page where you can see different actions to do, like you have flows, subflows, actions and everything. And we are going to use subflows in the studio, as you have an option to invoke subflow, flow and action, which you can see them over here. So now let's start building the subflows. I'm going to click on create new, click on subflow. So give it your subflow a name. And the application scope is global. If you want to configure any additional properties, you can configure them here. So let's click on build subflow. So the very first step is I want to get few input parameters from the RPA bot. For example, the error and the bot name, email sender and the email subject name. So I want to get everything from the RPA bot, which I want to use them in the studio. So first, let's start configuring our input fields. Click on this and let's start defining our input fields. So first I want to get the process name. Let's call it as process name. This should be the mandatory field. Let's click on plus. And the second is error message. This is also mandatory field. And next we want to have the subject. So I have 4 input fields which are defined, and also I want to get the output, which is nothing but the incident number after it created. So let's click on plus and create the output field, and let's click on done. So now our input fields are defined. The next step is to start building our action. So the first step is to create incident. So click on action and incident. So click on this create task, select the table which is incident. The next step is to configure the fields. So let's provide the short description. You can have any constant or dynamic descriptions. I'm just going to have a description that so and so error occurred on the given bot. So let's say that bot. So my bot is the process name, has encountered an error. Let's add the error message, which is from the flow input, and an error email will be sent to the given sender. So this is my short description, and in case you want to have any additional field, like you can also set the priority. So let's say that it is moderate. Let's click on done. And in case you want to add more priorities or more fields, click on this and you can add them. Let's also give a comment. And once my incident is created, I want to assign it to the output flow variable. So let's create it and go to the flow logic filter with output. So you get flow outputs and assign subflow output. So we want to use this assign subflow outputs. Just click on this plus icon. Here we want to get the incident number. As we have only one output field, select the one. Use the pill picker option. And here from the create task, in the incident record we want to get the number. So just pick the number which will give us the incident number of the task which it got created previously. So assigning the output variable is also done. The next step is to send out an email. So if you want to have an additional boolean variable to validate whether the previous tasks are executed successfully, you can also define them in the input variable or in the flow variables. So based on the decision, you can send an email. For this demo, I'm not going to make any decision. Directly I'm going to send an email. So let's click on action, filter with email, send email. So here you have to choose the target record, which is the incident number. So we have to provide the incident number. So let's provide the incident number. And also you can create a separate flow variable to assign this incident number, which you can use it in the target record as well. Then let's provide the 2. So 2 should be from this flow input, email sender. And if you have any CC or BCC, which you can get from the flow input and add it over here. And then, so I want to get the subject from a flow input and append it with the input number. So this is done. Let's configure the body. I'm going to say hi team bot. Configure the body like to give the process name, error message, and also the incident number created. So now everything is done. Let's click on save and test it now. So let's add the process name like test process, and this is my email sender. Wait, this is my email sender. The error message, like let's say that ABC not found. So let's configure the subject like exception. Click on run text. So the execution is completed. We'll see the details, and you can see that it is completed. So we don't have an error. Let's also check the task it created. And now let's open the incident record. Open it. And also you can see the flow output, which is assigned the incident number, and then the send email where you can see the subject name, body, and everything. So this is the subject name which is appended along with the incident number, and we have the body which looks something like this. So hi team, an error occurred on the process due to below issue, which is ABC not found, and also an incident is created for the same given the incident number as well. So everything looks good. Let's check the incident created and as well as the email. And this is the incident record where you can see the short description, where you can also configure the additional fields like description, assignment group, assign to, or the priority of it. So this is how this particular flow works. Let me show you the email which it created now. And this is the email where you can see the subject name, and also it's sent to the particular recipient. Let me open this. And also it takes some time to get the email, so I'm just showing it over here, and you can also see the exact error message and everything over here itself. So I hope you got an understanding about this flow where we have to create an incident whenever there is an issue in the RPA bot. So as this is a part 1 where I'm not showing the exact bot which I built, when you are testing, we used to provide the parameters over here manually. But in real time, you don't have to provide any parameters, which will get automatically from RPA process. In part 2, we'll see how you can use this in RPA Studio, like invoke flows and subflows. You have to do some permissions to make use of this flow in your studio, which we'll be seeing in the next video. And thank you so much for watching this video till the end. In case you guys find my content useful, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.